Hi everyone, Dewlan here, and welcome back to another episode of Casual Craft. This is actually episode 6, our first one as a content creator. We did it, guys. It's now official, and we're also explorer, so that's pretty cool. I've been working over at the Nether Hub here because for the longest time, it's been rather incomplete. So if you look behind me, you see I've actually done quite a bit of work, kind of trying to frame this up a bit. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for the walls yet, so that's why those are incomplete. But let's go ahead and hop in this boat and zoom on down to our little area I've built. Oh, blue ice makes this really fast. I've only built up to my area just because I want to do just a little portion of it before I decide whether or not I like what we've actually done. So yeah, I really like this little area. Super cool. Really glad that my taters are doing nicely. So let's head on back home through this lovely portal with the birch background. And let's begin today's episode. I don't have a whole lot planned for today, so let's just kind of see what occurs, I suppose. Yeah. So in our last episode, we put a roof on this house. We did actually a lot of stuff. I think that was my first 30-minute casual craft video, and it was chock full of content. So that was really fun, and I think we're... Hello? What are you? Oh. Looks like a Mountain Dew can, I think is what this was. That's super cool. It's like a little rug. Oh, I love that a lot. I might move this actually to our living room so it's like the first thing people see. That's really cool. Oh, and then we've got our own little banners now. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. It's like a little Mountain Dew banner. I love that so much. Aw, well, let's go ahead. I'm gonna plop those like right here. That's super cool. We're gonna have to put that on a shield or something. And it sounds like there's a raid patrol. Got a lot of herms going on, so let's check out what this is about. Not seeing any out here, and the sounds are actually going away. So I don't know if like they're in this area, because like I did leave this place kind of hollow. No, but it... okay. Actually, now that I'm hearing them a little bit more, it kind of... Okay, how many people have been in my house today? This looks like Shiro's banner. Alright, yeah, we've just... Welcome to the party, I suppose. But now that I'm listening to it a bit clearer, it kind of sounds like Vindicators. Are they in my basement? Oh, no. Yeah, no, that was totally a Vindicator. Oh, God. Where are they? Just got a Discord message from my boy Belt-Fed Joe, and yeah, you see the head poking out there. It says there's some people who want to talk to me, and I got a feeling like these little fingers. I don't... Okay, so that looks like a crossbow, so that's a pillager. This one doesn't have a door, so I'm kind of scared to check. What? Oh, hello. Hey! You can see me through that. What's up, buddy? Are you named? Where is Old Man Dewlan? Excuse me? Are they all named Where is Old Man Dewlan? Oh my god. Where's... Oh my god. It sounds like we have some explaining to do. I want to make something very clear, okay? Old Man Dewlan, he's an old man. He's just not feeling too well. That's just why you haven't seen him around. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah, you get on out of here. Don't you worry about where my grandpa is, okay? That's none of your business. And as for you, sir, not you, yeah, you took out half my health. Awesome. I don't like this whole good cop, bad cop thing. Alright. Now you listen here, Mr. Belt-Fed Joe. There's absolutely nothing suspicious going on with my grandpa, okay? He's just not feeling too well, and I would appreciate it if you'd stop sending the police to my house. You basically just swatted me, okay? And I'm not sure if a friend would do that. Was that me hurting myself? I don't even know anymore. Now I feel like there's just police officers stationed around my house, waiting and watching my every move. There's a torch over there, and I didn't place that. I don't trust anything anymore. What is going on right now? Looks like the police broke my taters. I hold one press conference on television, and now I've got the police coming over? This is not okay. This is not acceptable. Okay, so it seems almost every single content creator has stopped by my house today, because I just found out this was Pheonix's doing. That up there was definitely Joe, and then I'm pretty sure these banners are Shiro's, because that's the one that's at his shop. I mean, hey, where's Christian? Let's just get the whole party going on in here, huh? What are you gonna fill my house with invisible chickens? I shouldn't give him any ideas. He has powers that none of us could possibly comprehend. So maybe I should keep my mouth shut and just get on with today's episode. So if Pheonix was here, that probably means he left us something in any of these. I'd be willing to bet. That man leaves so many things around. Yep, there we go. Ugh. Disgusting. Luckily, I know just what to do with these. So, speaking of Pheonix, yeah, let's take care of that. Speaking of Pheonix, he's been asking me more recently to detail up some of his ravine, and so I figured I would do that just because I have a few things that I want to talk about, and this kind of gives us the perfect chance to do that. So let's hop into one of those good old-fashioned Dewlan time lapses. What do you say? So as I mentioned right before this, I want to take this time during this time lapse of me working on Pheonix's ravine to talk about some of the things that have been going on, both in real life and I guess over the mystifying world that is the internet. So first of all, if you've noticed in the last few episodes, my voice has been a little bit different, and that's because I'm actually in a new space, in a new state, and in a new university. That's right, I have moved on from the lowly place of Wyoming, and don't get me wrong, I love Wyoming still, but I am now in Grand Junction, Colorado, studying mass communications with a focus in video production, which is so much fun, because at my last college, they didn't really have a lot of film stuff. And so I was just kind of doing more general education type things. Whereas here at this new university, I get to kind of pursue that videography side of me a bit more, which means that there's going to be a lot more stuff going up on Dewlan Productions than usual. I'm very excited about this. There's a lot in the pipeline for Dewlan Productions, but being in university is really going to make things go a lot smoother as far as uploading over there. If you guys don't know, Dewlan Productions is my main channel. Dewlan is actually my secondary one that I started just so I could have some more fun with Minecraft and just kind of keep my videography portfolio a bit more separate. But it's gotten to the point now where people over on Dewlan here have kind of made their own way here without having to go through Dewlan Productions. So there's a lot of people here who don't actually know that Dewlan is just my second account, which is really cool. Hi everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. We're almost at 60 subscribers actually by the time this video goes out. So that's been super, super fun to see, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying the content. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I've been busying myself doing some of these nether tunnels here, and I don't know, I just really like the way that it's turned out. I put the buttons on here so the pigmen couldn't spawn. It kind of makes it hard to place the boat, but after you place it, you can get pretty far. So I also added in a few barrels of boats so people can use that. But I also wanted to look into something. So in the last episode, at the very end, we got the Explorer rank, which is my first quote-unquote paid-for rank. It's used with bucks from like voting and stuff like that. And I'm not entirely sure if there's anything that like comes with it. Obviously, there's got to be something, but I'm not entirely sure. If only there was some place outside of this server that told us all of the things going on behind the scenes that we could go to or something like this. Yes, Casual Craft's website, casual-craft.com. Oh, it's always the external things that keep the internal things running smoothly. So now we're on casualcraft.com/ranks, and I want to check out what Explorer has to offer. So, we get some commands. Compass, get pos, like I guess get position. Oh, we get /hat. That's going to be fun. /kit. We get a kit. We get an iron helmet, iron chestplate, iron leggings, iron boots. And we get some iron tools as well. Oh, and a bow? A bow? Okay, so not like the best enchantments, but at the very least, we could always just smelt that down and get some extra levels in iron, so I suppose that's not too bad. So let's test that out. /kit explorer armor, and oh, we can tab. That's nice. Oh, it's got like a little colored name. How precious. And explorer tools. The kit is properly defined. Okay. Okay, we got it anyway. Okay. Well, at the very least, we got some armor. Just because I'm a sentimental little sap, I think, actually... Excuse me, sir. I was about to start a segment. Don't Ohai me. I don't... What are you up to? Thank you for the rug, but what are you... I don't... Okay. Well, you stay over there. I'm gonna make a stone cutter so I can plop that in there and make one of you, but I don't... Where do you go? What? Ah, hey! What you doing in my basement? And there he goes. I think I'm actually gonna put it on top of the barrel, and we can do it like that, and then boop, 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 and pants. Yeah, everybody needs pants. Have you ever seen something more beautiful? I'm sorry, I just... It's so beautiful. Look at all those taters. Just primed and ready for purchase. And after you purchase these beautiful, beautiful taters, you get to ring the bell. No, I mustn't. That's for customers. But soon. What is going on around here? I leave for one night, and I come back, and my house is filled with buttons. Oh, there's signs now, is there? Your basement's overflowing. P.S. I slept in your bed? Oh my gosh. Is the sign different? No, the sign's the same. Should I even dare? You know, no, forget it. It says my basement's flooding. I don't... Oh, there's more signs. Oh no. And the war begins. Please join Voice Channel 2 on the 5th of September, 2019 at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If this is not possible, leave a sign, record. Where the haters get no taters, but the haters don't want any taters. How could you not want taters? Look at them. They're so yummy, so beautiful, so ethically sourced. But there's turtle eggs and hang on, is this silk touch? Oh, what a terrifying sound. I promise I'll love these turtle eggs with all of my soul. I'll give them a nice home, but what in the world? Who did this? Who's responsible? And there's just one fish in here. Is it named? No? What in the world? I'm speechless. There's more buttons. What have they done? Now I'm like paranoid about every little hole in my. Oh man, what? Why are there so many buttons? Whoa, hey. I literally have not been off the server longer than like 12 hours, maybe. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, this episode might be a little bit longer than I was expecting. Apparently we have something waiting for us on the 5th. It's currently the 1st right now at the time of recording this. What in the world? Okay, look, man. If you could just leave me alone. I don't think any of these buttons do anything. Like, I've been clicking around. I think I'm so confused. I think it's just a trail to like lead me to here, maybe? I'm so confused. Now, I wanted Shiro to build me an aquarium. This is not necessarily where I wanted it to be. And I don't think this was Shiro. I don't feel like turtle eggs aren't really his calling card. And oh, I thought I saw something over here. Well, I suppose while we're over here breaking all of these buttons, I went back and I don't actually think I like this. I think I just want it to be one solid little thing of, hey! Yeah! I don't really like the fact that this is right there, so I think I'm just going to replace it with the glass. So let's go ahead and do... You guys smell something? I'm sure it's fine. It's probably nothing. Anyway, yep, there we go. Much better. It has been a few days since I've actually sat down and recorded something, and that is because I have been working on a new project with some of the other Casual Craft content creators. It's a new YouTube channel called Casual Craft Recap. It's kind of a little thing where we go over and highlight some of the more cool things that happened that week during the content creators videos. So if that's something that might interest you, definitely go watch that, give it a like. We put so much time and effort into that, and I'm personally really proud of it. And while you're at it, definitely go check out some of the other content creators as well. A lot of us put a lot of work and effort into these videos, and they're always linked down below. So make sure you go and give them a watch after this video is done. But that being said, like I mentioned, it has been a few days since I've sat down and recorded. That has given me kind of a clear mind and kind of let me analyze what's going on here a bit more. So this sign in particular gives a lot of stuff away. So right here it says the 5th of September, so it goes day, month, year, which leads me to believe it's not somebody from the United States, maybe from Australia or the UK, which leads me to believe that it might be our Aussie friend, Christian Boo. He's the only content creator so far that hasn't stopped by my house this episode, so it would make sense, but maybe Sloth? I don't know. There's a few people in mind, and also it's definitely not someone who knows where I am, because my entire life I have lived in mountain time. I grew up in Wyoming, and now I'm going to school in Colorado. And so Joe kind of reminded me that, hey, wouldn't that be 5 a.m. for you? Because I mentioned him, I brought this up to him. I was like, oh, did you do this? And obviously not, because all the context clues kind of point away from him. But yeah, it'd be 5 a.m. and now I'm kind of debating, do I want to be up at 5 a.m. for a content clip? Of course, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully I don't fall asleep or anything like that, or oversleep. And while I'm over here, cue the sad music! I've got some bad news. I have some tragic news. So there was a fish in here. I wanted to rescue him, maybe put him in an aquarium later when we have the basement set up. But as I went to get the bucket, we suffered a casualty. So, unfortunately, that's where he lays for now. Rest in peace, Fishy. But I actually want to get something done this episode, so I put in this rug here. This is kind of a little bit of a recreation of what Pheonix did. It's not, like, the most accurate, just because it was, like, odd numbered, and this is an even numbered room. And so I kind of adjusted it, but because it's a little different, I also kept the one in here, except I removed the carpet and I replaced it with solid wood, because I plan on putting, like, a table and some chairs here. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna be leaving that here, just because, I don't know, I think it's a cool little memento. But he is right, I gotta support my brand a bit more. So here we go. So the next thing I'm going to work on in this house is actually this kitchen. Ever since I started on Casual Craft, I have just been down here at my little sleeping quarters with a few stations, and I've actually just been cooking my potatoes and stuff like that in those two furnaces. And I just kind of feel like we've got this whole house here, and we kind of need an upgrade. So that's what I want to do today. I kind of want to add in a few things with this kitchen. I don't have anything particular in mind, so I just kind of want to grab these materials that I have set up here and kind of try some stuff out. Well, that just tells an entire story right there, doesn't it? So I've got a few materials here, like I said, and we're gonna kind of start working on some things. The first thing that I think needs to be changed is this ceiling here. I just don't feel like it really fits this kitchen aesthetic I'm going for. If you look in my hotbar, we've actually got some smooth quartz, and I'm going to try and see how that looks instead. Just because, like, having the diorite here and then the andesite here, it kind of just looks the same, and I'm not about that life. We want to kind of do a few unique things here, and I might reflect this into the bathroom if we decide that this is a design that we want to go with here. So let's start setting up some things and going into there. So as I mentioned, this is probably going to be a little bit shorter of a video, and that's because it's not necessarily burnout I'm facing, but it's just the last episode put a lot, like that was a lot of work. I wanted to make episode 5 super special because you know, that's the content creator and stuff like that, and you guys have been super supportive about that. I cannot thank you enough. We've got this ceiling all put in. I think that looks really nice, kind of clashes with, or not clashes, but it gives us a nice little blend and kind of sets the kitchen apart from everything else. We'll be putting in windows after everything else is put in, just because I want to know where everything's gonna go before we start putting windows and stuff in. And so let's go ahead and get started. I saw this design on Reddit a few months ago, I believe it was, and I was very intrigued by it, and I really want to try and see if we can get it to work here. So it's basically a working oven in Minecraft 1.14, and so I'm going to see if we can get this to work. It's directional. I really would have wanted to have it over here, but this is east and west direction, so we're gonna have to go with this, but that's okay. We can adapt and overcome. So I think if I put all of these down like this, and then I break them, okay, they didn't move, that's a good sign. And then I want to put birch trap doors here because they kind of look like oven doors, you know, like it's got the little window and then like that little handle. And that looks all well and good, you know, it looks pretty nice. But I think the thing that's really going to send this over the top is putting iron trap doors over it. So that also will secure it from not being able to move. So now we can walk on top of it and we don't disturb the minecart. So I'm pretty sure if we push multiple trapdoors from the same direction, it kind of messes things up. So I'm going to go from all different directions here. So from this one, I'll pop that one in, and that looks like it moved a little bit, but honestly, that's fine by me. It kind of looks like it pushed it more into the oven, kind of more in line with the minecart here. So finally, I'm going to put a trapdoor right there, and then finally, boop, there we go. It looks like everything is all set in. Let's repair the wall. It's like we were never here. And now we have a working oven. We can put in like, let's see here. This is kind of an off-the-cuff thing, but I think this could look good. I have a bunch of end rods here because I thought I was going to use them for the Nether tunnel, because I've been working on the Nether hub tunnels off camera just to kind of keep me busy. Okay, so let's see. Let's break these, and then we actually have like another free space. Let's bump these up here by one, and then maybe have one end rod with iron trapdoors like this, and it's kind of like a ventilation system. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, that's the first bit of our kitchen done, and then we can kind of keep going. This one is just kind of for nostalgia's sake. I mean, like, come on, this is pretty great. I actually forgot one of the components, but I think I actually have an extra one here. The TPS unscrambles are ridiculous. Boop. There we go. And now we've got a fridge. Oh, I love that so much. I think that looks super cool. And the smooth quartz is such a pretty block. I love it so much. I love the seamless texture. Super nice. So I'm going to continue working on this kitchen a little bit longer, and then I will get you guys an update with the progress. Old McDewlan had a farm. So I wanted to grab some milk because I'm just putting on the finishing touches of the kitchen. I'm really excited about this. Here it is. Oh man, check that out. This is super cool. We just have a few more little details to put in. I realized I didn't actually show you guys how these ovens work, and I put in another set of them. So when you open the door, you can put raw taters into the campfire, and then it'll cook up and go into this minecart hopper, which is super cool. I think that's really, it's really neat, just like a little thing. And then because this isn't like very practical, I think, yeah, we'll just put some in there too. Because it's not very practical, I also put in my first ever auto smelter. This is like a dumbed down version. I don't have like areas for the fuel to go in. Like we have to manually fuel it up, but we can just throw taters in there and it'll smelt up and then go right in there. And we kind of covered up the hoppers and stuff like that. Oh man, I really like the way this is turning out. And you'll see over here that this is actually still in need of work. And that is because we have a few things over here that I want to do. First of all, I'm going to do a little bit of redstone magic. Yeah, I know. When you think Dewlan, you think redstone. So I'm going to put down an armor stand, and I've got a carved pumpkin. I'm going to put that down right there. And, all right, well, maybe if we try this, we put a pumpkin in. Oh, yes, perfect. Love that. So now I'm going to take a piece of smooth quartz, take a piston, and boop, there it is right there. And looky there, we now have a cool little decorative pumpkin chilling. And then I also want to make a cake, because I don't think I've made a cake yet on this server. Oh, apparently I have. I didn't get the achievement. So I want to put the cake like, that's not a cake. That's a cake right there. Oh, look at that. I love that so much. I think that adds a whole lot to the kitchen. And with that, I think that's pretty much done. So let me give you a little tour as the server restarts here. I've been working on this video for a little bit, as you can tell. So you'll walk in. We got this nice open, not exactly open plan, but open archway feel in here. We have a pot of gold, which I also saw on Reddit, which is kind of what we're dipping our taters into to make them golden taters. So I thought that was pretty cool. We got a few functional blocks. You know, we got some blast furnaces, things along those lines down here. I did have these as regular furnaces, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I took it out. And then actually, yeah, I like that. So we're going to add that in too as a last second thing. So here we go. We've got our nice little ovens with our taters all nice and ready in there. I think it's super nice, super fancy. We got some golden taters in here as well. Just tons of fun little details. Nice little ovens. Some storage space for them, because we didn't really have any beforehand. A nice little fridge, an auto smelter, and a cool little pumpkin. So I think that's where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of Casual Craft and you want to see more from me in the future, definitely hit subscribe. join the Do crew. Make sure you check out all the other content creators, and please, please, I beg you, go check out Casual Craft Recap. It's pretty exciting stuff. I'm very excited. This base is slowly but surely coming together. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, this is Dewlan, and I'll see you later. Bye now.